Hello everybody and welcome to our channel and welcome to our very detailed review of the incredible Disney's Yacht Club Resort. The spotlight really is on the Yacht Club here. The resort is kind of two hotels in one. It's the Disney Yacht and Beach Club Resort. They share the same roof, they share a lot of amenities, but there is a distinct divide. And in this video we really wanted to keep the spotlight on the Yacht Club. Recency bias is a thing and I'm definitely guilty of it here perhaps. We just stayed at this amazing hotel at the end of June in summer of 2024, and it's my favorite resort on property. You'll hear a discussion with my wife and I later that we've kind of decided that the EPCOT Resort Loop is our favorite. We prefer it to the Magic Kingdom Resort Loop just because you get access to two theme parks and the amenities at the not only the Yacht and Beach Club but also the Boardwalk Hotel and then the Swan and Dolphin and the Swan and Dolphin Reserve are just unparalleled, and I don't think their resort loop Magic Kingdom can compete with it, frankly. So we had an amazing time. In addition to all the amenities you get at Yacht and Beach Club, and there are many. There's several sit-down restaurants. There's several lounge bars, the pool bar, quick service restaurants. If you take that out of the equation, you just look at what steps away at the Swan and Dolphin and Swan Reserve, and then the Boardwalk Hotel. You've got 13 additional lounges and bars you can go to, and then 13 restaurants. I kid you not, 13 restaurants, 13 lounges and bars, completely outside of what's already in Yacht and Beach Club. So it's just an amazing place to do a staycation, and that's exactly what this is. This is a resort-only stay. We don't go to the theme parks. We don't go to Disney Springs. We keep the spotlight on the hotel, and this will give you a very textured look at what it would be like if you wanted to have a resort-only stay at this incredible hotel. The other reason we picked this this is actually the third in a series that we're doing on this. We've previously done Coronado Resort, and earlier this year we did Port Orleans Riverside, which, like the Yacht Club, is a dog-friendly resort. So you're going to see our dog Molly show up throughout this video. It's one of the great things. Yacht Club, Riverside, and then Fort Wilderness, I believe, are the only dog-friendly resorts on property. If I'm wrong about that, please let me know in the comments. So, great to bring your dog along. Obviously, the real reason you stay here is for Stormalong Bay. It's an incredible pool complex with a lazy river that used to be a snorkeling pool, so it's like an 8-foot deep lazy river. It's incredible. There's so much to say, but it's scattered throughout the video. Please don't be intimidated by the links of this video. I'm going to do a very detailed chapter breakout in the description below, so you can cherry pick. If you just want to see the room tour, skip to it. If you just want to see a resort tour, skip to it. If you just want to see Stormalong Bay, so on and so forth, you can kind of skip around and cherry pick. Don't want to keep on talking too much. I do want to thank our subscribers. We hit our goal of 300 subscribers earlier this week. Thank you so much, everybody. Maybe we can hit 400 by the end of the year, if not sooner. If you're new to the channel and you want to know what we're all about, we obviously do a lot of theme park content, a lot of Orlando content, and also travel content. In a couple weeks, we're heading to the Dominican Republic, so we'll be doing a review about our trip there. We did a trip about going to Clearwater Beach. I would basically compare us to what Tim and Jen Tracker were about, 10 years ago. Me and my wife still have full-time day jobs. We do this as a hobby. We're just having a lot of fun. We don't get paid by Disney. They don't invite us out. We're not on any media lists. So the reviews and opinions you're getting here are completely unvarnished, completely of our own, and completely 100% paid for by the two of us. No help from outside sources. So with that, I am going to let the video get going because I'm blabbering too much, and it's already almost a 2-hour video. So thank you so much for watching. And, one last thing. We're going to do a longer breakdown video of what we liked and didn't like. That'll be separate because this is already too long. Look for a link to that in the description also. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Have a great day.
So,
welcome to the Alien Compass Lounge.
So this is the start of our staycation.
Our second staycation.
Yes.
Yeah, 2024.
Yeah. So excited to be here.
Yeah.
We're waiting on our room.
We're in a good mood. We bought some overpriced
sunscreen because I forgot the beach bag. We didn't pack everything up since Molly's coming along and our room isn't ready yet. So we had to go grab some sunscreen because we want to go swimming while we're waiting. We don't want to run home,
Part
get all
of the
the
reason
stuff.
we booked this hotel is basically to to abuse the hell out of the Stormalong Bay.
Yeah.
And a bar hop.
Yeah.
So, we're check on one.
Yes. So, what drink did you just get?
I got the Captain's Mai Tai.
Okay. How do you feel?
With this incredibly masculine cup.
How do you love it?
I love it.
You love it. Okay.
I love
I got the spicy pomegranate margarita, and it is divine.
Yeah, I look like Dom DeLuise just ran a marathon. Look how red I am. And sweaty I am.
It's fine.
It's a crematorium outside.
It is.
Yeah, so it's a
it's
7
so
trillion degrees,
spicy.
and the pool's gonna feel good.
It is. So we also ordered a snack. We'll show you that when it comes.
Yeah, cheers. Hello, elegance.
Hi.
How we doing?
Good.
Looks like some food came. What did we get here?
It's the roasted garlic shrimp. From
Roasted garlic shrimp.
the Airline Compass Lounge. You can get this at Airline Compass as a starter as well.
How is that for the perfect afternoon snack?
Looks delicious.
Shrimp Mai Tais, and I forget, what'd you get?
I got a spicy pomegranate margarita.
And the spicy pomegranate margarita. Cheers, let's I'm stumbling over my words already. Let's try this out. Hello, elegance. There she is, beautiful wife. And there's elegance number 2. There's Molly for her second staycation.
She's excited.
Yeah, like their second vacation is in many months. So we're here. There's the main lobby. Bell Services is up there. We dropped off most of our bags. We were here earlier swimming. I think the footage will reflect that at this point. But the room was ready. We went home. We grabbed this kid. Came back with our stuff. Dropped it off. So then we're going to go into the room. And then Bell Services will bring it up, right?
Yeah.
And it is looking
about to
nasty.
rain.
The thunder's going. Molly's gonna get some doggy Xanax in a minute to chill her out.
Yes.
But I think the next stop will be the room tour, so let's get in there. Okay, well here we go. It's time for the room tour. Room 4065 at the Yacht Club. We were recommended this room from a YouTube video, and I'm blanking on the YouTuber who did it. I will find out and mention it later in this video, but yeah, wow, is what I had to say when we walked in. This room feels much more spacious than the room, certainly at Riverside. And I'm gonna head right back out as I usually do. Let me go check out the view, because one of the nice things about the deluxe resorts is you get a patio. And that's our view for the next couple of days. So that's boardwalk across the lake. And out there, you can just see Stormalong Bay a little bit, and then the fireworks, we're told you'll be able to see them right from here, and then you'll also be able to see the fireworks at Hollywood Studios, at least at Fantasmic on the lake. So pretty good view, and then you can just watch the boats go all day. It's raining here, it just started raining, coming down pretty good. There's a couple chairs out here. We're gonna be doing some cocktails out here tonight, I'll tell you what. Nice big double pane glass. The other thing I like about this room is it's a corner room, so look at this view. From everywhere you are, inside this room, you've got a view. And there's another big window over here. Hello, McDonald family, Magical McDs, I love it. And then you're looking back here at the main Yacht Club building. Stormalong Bay off in the distance there. The friendship boat to the theme parks right there at the lighthouse. So yeah, now let's talk about the room itself. With nice big king bed, that's nice. We had 2 queens last time. It'd be nice to have a bed with my wife. Lots of storage space underneath. I love the laminate floors. You know, it looks like a nice hardwood floor. It matches for the Yacht Club theme. Great desk. Love the lamp. Nice chair, and I think this is a pull-out. Yeah, so plenty of working space here. That pulls out, like when we're not gonna be doing work. The Amazon Alexa app, I'm not gonna say it because it just, this AI does not get along with me for some reason, but this is in the room. I'll try playing with it later. Love the furniture. I love the curtains with the nautical charts on it, as that you're, you know, if you're out at sea, you need the stars to guide you. The furniture just looks like sea chests. It's so nice. I love the wallpaper, the backsplash, plenty of lighting in here. Nice big light on the top. I'd say it's a 55-inch TV maybe. And it looks smart to me, so you can run Netflix, Amazon, Disney Plus, what have you, YouTube. Nice big full-size couch with a big oversized coffee table. Again, I love the artwork. It all just fits the theme. It doesn't scream Disney per se. It definitely screams the theme of the resort. But it's classy, it's good, clean lines. The other thing I like about this too is we had read that the room combined the vanity with the water closet, but that's not true. Maybe that review was before it was refurbished, because the toilet is in with the shower. And what I like is, because we don't have kids, it's not a thing for us, there is a nice walk-in shower here. Love this combination handheld rain shower tub. I like the faux marble. Yeah, that'll work. This is really swanky. It just feels nice and luxurious. I think our rate here was in the mid fives, for about $540 a night with our annual pass discount. There is a cooler. It is not a refrigerator. It is a cooler, but it does say it will get drinks down to 41 degrees. So I thought that was pretty decent. It will not freeze anything though. And there's Molly. Elegance of Molly, hello.
She heard the bell services knock on the door.
Oh, did she? Well, we're just wrapping up our room tour here. I think I covered it all. It's a great view. It's a beautiful room. Amber, what do you have to say about it? What was your first impression?
Oh, I love it. Especially the views of...
Yeah, these views are top.
They're wonderful.
Notch. And like the furniture, it's just nice. And I feel like it's extremely spacious.
I agree. And
Yeah.
I love that we got a king room, because we did have, apparently with all rooms, you have the, not the option, but the, well, what word am I looking for? Like, it could either be a king, it could be
two queens, one queen and a sofa.
Twin.
That was weird. So I like our setup the best.
So there's a couple of options, but you can't really, you can only request what you get. So.
I forgot to show off. There is a pull-out ironing board here and a safe should you need it. And obviously a steam iron. Nice touch. So we're thrilled. Just 2 nights here. After swimming in the pool, Amber's already saying this she wants this to be her main resort.
You know, something I really love about this resort too is, did you see the
constellations? Yeah.
Yeah, did you point those out?
Absolutely.
They look so cool. I love it.
And then back to this view. And I like how it's like a porthole, basically. So this will be a nice view tonight. Having a few drinks out here, taking in the boardwalk. You can see the Swan and Dolphin Hotel over there. So we're not bothered that it's raining, because I think we're going to stay under the roof of the hotel tonight, have a few drinks, get some dinner, watch a movie, watch the fireworks, and chill the hell out. So one of the other things I love about our room is, we're up on the 4th floor right now where our room is. This is the elevator. Let me show you how close we are. It's just around this corner, and we're at the end of the hall here on the right. So that's how close we are to the elevator. The other thing I like about it, as you see from the room tour, we have exterior windows facing this direction. So this is a staircase that if you get to the bottom floor, it takes you right outside onto the boardwalk. So we obviously don't walk those stairs, we take the elevator. And then on the 1st floor, there's a similar door. We just walk out that. We're on the boardwalk so Molly can do her business. It's super convenient. And then obviously, since we're back here, we have no neighbors. So after a big storm, I don't know how long they have to wait before the thunder and lightning lightens up or moves past, but the boats are now running again, and it feels like they're all racing each other to get to EPCOT or something. This is one of our favorite pastimes, sitting on the balcony. We used to do this at the boardwalk right across the way there, and just watch the boats come and go. I'm sure at some point in this video we'll have a time lapse of the friendship boats just coming and going. One of the best parts of having a water view. There's definitely still lightning in the area though. Molly has found her new favorite spot. It's pretty good. She's watching the world go by. The friendship boats are running. You can even see the Skyliner from here. Right. There's one. I'll tell you what, the storms were next level. It was I haven't seen lightning like that here in a while, and the thunder was very loud, but...
Hi.
Hello, Magnificence. How are you?
Hello, Magnificence.
I know. You know what?
I've heard you say that a few times
No, and I
now.
said I've
That's
called you
weird.
elegant, so I watched Hemingway and Gellhorn. Oh, there was some lightning. I watched Hemingway and Gellhorn about Ernest Hemingway primarily, and with Nicole Kidman, she plays Gellhorn, and with Clive Owen, and he calls Gellhorn magnificence and elegance, and I just thought it was cool and classy. And what guy doesn't want to emulate Ernest Hemingway, right? Everything dies.
Wasn't he a drunk?
Well, he had a place on the beach in Key West, so he's doing better than me. Drunk or no drunk. Anyway, so I think because this one was pretty stressed out, and we're acclimating her to a new place tonight, I think we're going to chill out around the resort and bring her with us. We got the doggy stroller. Yes, I know. We got the doggy stroller, so I think we're going to take her down to Cruise Cup, maybe try the prime rib sliders. We moved our reservation at Ale and Compass to tomorrow night. So, yeah, I think we might even take a walk over there to the boardwalk and sit on the patio at the Abracadabra, have a cocktail, and again, bring this little magician, as it were. And just so she doesn't get a separation anxiety. She can learn to relax. This is kind of what we did the first night at Riverside. So, yeah, I think we'll get some sliders. Maybe just have snack food for dinner tonight. Just kind of eat around the boardwalk.
Yeah.
There's a good pizza window over there. They have footlong hot dogs down here in the quick serve. It's not really quick serve. It's like there's like a food stand inside the gift shop.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
There's also, I think there's a food stand in this gift shop too that we haven't gone.
We'll have to
and
explore.
seen. So
Yeah.
I didn't. So fun fact: did anybody else know that there was a gift shop in the Yacht Club? Because we didn't.
We'd never been to it yet.
We
makes sense. Of course, there'd have to be
it
one.
makes sense. But I always kind of thought that the beach club gift shop was for both.
Yeah.
But nope, there's one here. So
Yeah. Since we're talking about fun facts, actually, I'll point this out now while we're out here. So, this whole resort, Yacht Beach Club, was built in 1990, and so was the Swan and Dolphin. There is the Swan over there. Dolphin's kind of behind this building. Well, there you can see the top of it right there on the right-hand side. But Boardwalk Resort didn't open until 1996. So I'm wondering, like, was the view here just of nothing? Was it just grass over there? If anybody visited here before this time, let us know in the comments, because I have no earthly idea. Like, was there even a walkway or a path to get over to Hollywood Studios? I mean, surely the one to EPCOT was here when the resort's open, but as far as the boardwalk side of things, I just don't know. There's more lightning. Boy, it's a very active night tonight. Anyways, yeah, so I don't know. When we pick you up again, we'll probably be walking around the resort. Okay, like, by the way, before we head out on this little walk to Cruise Cup and other locations, how's this for some synergy? We've been having a discussion, like, the Yacht Club. What's the best Disney movie, animated or otherwise, to watch at the Yacht Club? I'm not sure Pirates of the Caribbean works. I think Pirates of the Caribbean is best reserved for Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort for obvious reasons.
I don't know if I agree with that. I think Caribbean might be
Ariel?
Little Mermaid.
Okay.
Like, I'm down with this just because it's a ship, right? Like,
It's
Yacht
many
Club
ships. It's ships and sailors and cannons.
Yeah, so it kind of makes sense to
And
me.
we have maybe. All right.
I don't know.
Well, this will be an ongoing debate and discussion, I think.
It definitely would not
Throughout
have been
this video.
Pirates number 4.
Yeah, this is not necessarily your favorite Pirates movie. I'm a fan of the first.
1 and 2 are my
I think part 1's my favorite, hands down.
yeah, Black Pearl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that said, I'll watch any Pirates movie, pretty much. All right, let's. Molly, you ready?
You ready to go? Bye bye.
You're gonna go in your doggy stroller?
Yes. Oh, hi.
She's ready to go, y'all, and so are we. So let's get down there.
Yeah.
Am I on? Are we on?
You're on.
Oh, we're on. Hello. So we made it down to Cruise Cup Lounge, which is lovely. This is my favorite bar. Easily in my top 3 on property. It really is. I love this place. It's so cozy. And this little monster came with us. It's raining still. It came back a little bit. It's drizzling now. So they're slammed, but obviously, they said we could bring her in. They just didn't want her in a walkway. So that's wonderful. Not only is the hotel dog friendly, the bar is dog friendly. Because the bar is dog friendly, we decided to order some appetizers, some jumbo shrimp, and some prime rib sliders, which I am ridiculously excited about. The Disney food blog has been raving about these things for like years. And we come here all the time and we've never had them, so I'm really excited about it. And I ordered some whiskey. Looking forward to it. Should I keep the Hemingway theme going? Hello, elegance.
Hello.
You got a Buffalo Trace Old Fashioned, right?
I did.
That's awesome. How is it?
It is delightful. It's exactly that amount of strong that you're looking for in an old fashioned.
Yeah.
With like the little hint of orange and the little hint of sugar. It's probably the most perfect old fashioned.
In the most perfect bar. Look at the ambiance of this place too. Seriously, the only thing missing here is a fireplace and like a movie about yachting. I decided to go with some Angel's Envy. Neat. Well, it's not neat. It's on the rocks.
Well, it's on a rock.
Yeah, on a rock. That's right.
Which is the way we like
That's
anything.
Right. Cheers, everybody.
The snacks have arrived. We grabbed the jumbo shrimp cocktail and the prime rib sliders. Looks like it came with a side of house chips and horseradish. How do you feel about those chips?
Chips are delicious.
Great. We're gonna try this.
I can't wait to try that.
It looks delicious.
Slider. I'm actually gonna give Molly a little.
Ooh.
She's hungry.
Look at her.
Molly is hungry. Okay, so the prime low sliders were phenomenal.
Agreed.
The shrimp were great too, but they were just shrimp. The prime low sliders, like, they really lived up to the hype. I like them. Molly's crying. She wants some attention. I know, we didn't give her any. Which is a perfect night, really. Like, I love this bar so much. It's so cozy in here. The food was so good. I'm glad that even though she's being kind of a temperamental little 5-year-old, I'm thrilled that we can have her with us. So, what about you, Elegance?
She's not doing so bad. I don't think she's
I gave her some shrimp.
She got a
I gave her a little bit of meat.
Did you give her some of the prime
A little
rib?
bit of chip.
Okay. Oh wow,
Yeah.
Daddy gave her way too much. I thought all of it was great. I have a consistency problem, so where I hate onions, period. But
I would have helped you out with that. No.
the prime rib sliders were very good, so I would eat them again. Shrimp cocktail, you can't mess up. I don't think you can, right?
Right.
And the house-made chips were delicious.
A little salty. They were a little salty.
A little. They were very salty.
It's a little busy in here.
They
But that's
were
because of the
very-
rain.
Yeah, but it was good.
God, come back. So Dennis, our waiter, did this thing where he rolled up a napkin into the shape of a rose, and he said to Amber, he said, if it smells like a rose, you are a
True princess.
true princess, and you are a true princess.
And it does. It smells like a rose.
Legit, yeah, we had smell-o-vision.
Like, how cool
really
is
like-
that? That's such a cool party trick.
I love it, yeah.
Like, Dennis is amazing.
Disney magic.
He's actually right.
And there he is. He's helping another family right now.
Yeah.
So this man is a wizard.
And it was amazing.
Right on. Hello, Molly. You checking out the view? Molly's view's pretty good. Look at that. What are you doing? Hello. What are you doing, beautiful? We left the bar. The food was good.
We did. So I would consider those snacks.
Yeah.
They were delicious, but like, how many? There were only 2 sliders, right? So you and me.
Yeah,
we
and then
each had
we split
one.
some shrimp.
And then I think it was 6 total shrimp, so
Right.
3 and 3. Great, but I think we need a tad bit more for dinner.
Right. We talked about going on a walk over here to the boardwalk, but Yeah, we just don't have minutes. It's like 8 o'clock. And I think we're gonna go get some snacks at the gift shop.
Yeah, let's
which
go
also has like a full service food counter.
So we haven't been inside the Yacht
Yeah,
Club.
but there's like Cuban sandwiches, hot dogs, salads, things like that.
Yeah.
So we'll do that and then go back to the room.
We're gonna go sit on the patio.
Yeah, bring this troublemaker back home.
I'm pretty sure that we have a EPCOT fireworks view.
Oh, that's right.
In
The
like
fireworks are like
50
right
minutes.
there.
So
Oh, let's go.
let's go check it out.
Enough talk, action.
Let's go.
Okay. Well, there's the attention getter. Molly has been just delaying our return to the room at every turn because everybody wants to see her. The wonderful staff and the cast members in the gift shop, quick serve restaurant. It's not a restaurant, but the quick serve for Yacht Club gave her a pup cup, some whipped cream. Anyways, we stopped over there because we're ready with the fireworks. Can't wait to see those. But I got a foot-long hot dog, which came with some chili. I don't think we're gonna eat. And Amber, what'd you get? You got some carrots and some mac and cheese.
Yeah, these are kids' meals, so.
We ordered kids' meals. We were very embarrassed. We pretended we had children upstairs. We don't, obviously, unless you count that little monster.
She is a monster, and she is our child.
So yeah, a little pre-fireworks snack, and I think that'll do it for our food today. It's pretty good. It's not on right now, but we're watching Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. But the fireworks are going to be right out here in about 15 minutes. In fact, you can see the top of Spaceship Earth right there. A little purple glow right there on almost in the middle of the screen. So we'll record that. Then maybe a separate video, maybe in this. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, the fireworks are over. The food has been eaten. We're watching some Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I think we're a little over that. Look at this view, though. In our younger days, we might have headed over there and gone to Jelly Rolls or the Atlantic Dance Hall. But we're just kind of wiped out. Plus, Molly would have a freaking panic attack if we bailed on her. So I think we're going to turn in. We got an early breakfast tomorrow. We're going to take a walk around this lake. And then spend the rest of the day in the pool. So, big things, everybody. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's like 7:15. And it is blissfully peaceful out here. It is just Amber, Molly, and myself, and like half a dozen runners ready to go overachievers because this boardwalk, I'll tell you what, is very slippery. I have Crocs on, granted. So I'm sure they have like expensive shoes on and I want them to be careful, but like look at this view. How beautiful is this? I slept wonderfully. That bed is amazing. I think our plan this morning is to go get some breakfast at 9 a.m. Get a spot by the pool by 10 a.m. And that is it. So Amber and I were talking last night and I think we both kind of decided at dinner that we prefer the EPCOT resort loop to the Magic Kingdom resort loop, right, Amber?
Yes.
Yeah, and the why for that's pretty simple, basically. It's much more, a few reasons. Number one, it's compact. I mean, look at everything around us here. Like, you've obviously got the Yacht and Beach Club where we're staying.
So there's the Yacht and Stormalong Bay is there, and then Beach Club starts there.
Obviously all the amenities that you have there, multiple bars, multiple restaurants. Then you've got, within a stone's throw, the Swan and Dolphin Resort, not to mention the Reserve.
all the amenities that they have. They've got a ton of restaurants. And then, you know, pan along, you've got the Boardwalk Hotel, all the amenities that they have, Abracadabra Bar, the Bellevue Lounge, coming soon, the Cake Bake Shop,
Trattoria. There's gonna be
Flying Fish,
Blue Ribbon, the hot dog place.
right? Fun and games. And then over yonder, you've got obviously the EPCOT theme park. You've got also the Skyliner. Let's talk about transportation. You've got the Skyliner right out the back door of Beach Club. We're standing where 2 friendship boats would take you to either the rest of the resorts on this loop, or EPCOT, or Hollywood Studios. You can also walk. It's a 5-minute walk to EPCOT, about a 10-minute walk to Hollywood Studios. So it's just a no-brainer. There's so many more amenities. There's more theme parks on this loop. I mean, granted, you can take the monorail from the TTTC to EPCOT, but it's not at your fingertips like everything here is. You're much closer to Disney Springs. I think it's a no-brainer. I'm saying it's my hot take. I would say you're better off staying on the EPCOT Resort Loop than you are at the Magic Kingdom Loop.
I agree.
Yeah. So if you come outside the lobby here, there is a very handy resort map. And where are we at this morning? Our room is right here on the 4th floor, which is right up there. But Stormalong Bay is in the center of the 2 resorts, and I think this is the dividing line, right, where Beaches and Cream is. So everything to the right, it would be Beach Club, and everything over here would be Yacht Club. And in addition to Stormalong Bay, there's a private, or a quiet pool rather, and then you can also access the quiet pool at the Beach Club. There's one here, and there's also one back here where the DVC villas are. So they've got you covered for swimming as well. Okay, I don't care what hotel I'm ever in, but I get Shining vibes every time I'm in a long hotel. But the other thing I get here is nautical vibes, and appropriately so. Because look at this carpet, I love it. I don't think these are any identifiable landmarks, you know, unless it's like, that's Crete. But I don't think they're meant to be anything. I like the big compasses, and yeah, the hallways just, it feels grand. I'll film the major concourses later because those are awesome. Right, we were back up at the room getting ready for breakfast. I just love the balcony here with this porthole effect. I don't think you get this on every room. It is, I guess the con might be that it does limit your view a little bit, but the plus is it feels great on theming, and it really doesn't limit your view that much because look at this. So yeah, we were just down the lighthouse taping this morning. It's getting definitely busier now. The friendship boats are running. People are probably getting their lightning lanes, their virtual queues. The stress of the day and lugging children around is beginning for others, but not for us. Because we're gonna go have breakfast. We're gonna meet Mickey and the gang. I'm more interested in the breakfast half of that equation. And then we're gonna head over to where that pirate ship is and spend the bulk of our day at Stormalong Bay, and weather permitting, and right now it looks pretty damn good. But yeah, I do like the serenity of the early morning here. The calm before the storm, so to speak. Good morning. So look where we are. We're technically cheating because this isn't officially in the Yacht Club Resort, it's in the Beach Club, but who cares? The buffet at Ale and Compass isn't as awesome as it is here, and it's certainly not a character breakfast. So this is the one bit of cheating we're doing on the entire stay, and I'm looking forward to it. Let's get in there and get some breakfast. About to head into Cape May. There she is, beautiful wife. Looking very chic this morning, Amber.
Hey, good morning.
How are you doing?
Good.
I'm excited. Look, there's an omelet station up here. And then, by the way, for wayfinding, this is the main lobby of the Beach Club.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, we're heading back to our table. Meet you there.
Good morning.
All right, so we got our seat. Good morning, Amber.
Good morning. I think we've said good morning like 4 times.
Good morning. You can never say enough. What'd you get there?
Cute. I love this. These are always my favorite. Like, they're like postcards. It's all the characters that are at the Cape May breakfast, and their signatures.
And I heard you talking about drinks.
Yeah, so there's sunrise sippers. I see things with alcohol, so
Are we drinking this morning?
I don't know. This salted caramel cold brew sounds good to me.
Beer?
This blood orange mimosa sounds good to me. Look at this beachside bubbles. Ooh, I think you're gonna like that. It looks like it has hog juice in this one.
I do like pog juice. Maybe do that. The other thing I like about our table, by the way, is there's the buffet. Nice, convenient access for that.
Our proximity to the buffet is pretty stellar.
Yeah, and we'll do a thorough walkthrough shortly.
Mickey's. Hidden Mickey.
Oh yeah, Amber just pointed out there's also
In the mosaic
hidden
tile.
Mickeys in the mosaics. That's awesome. Yeah, very on theme. All right, Amber, what are you getting? Oh, what's that? Poached eggs and seasonal hash? That actually looks delicious, yeah. Maybe we got your staples here, sausage,
Easter too.
loading up,
Loading up. You know it.
bacon, scrambled eggs. They got steak and eggs, and little flour tortillas. Amber's going all protein on this round.
I am. It's the way to do it. That's how you start any morning.
So you can make, let me go around over here. Yeah, with the tortillas, you can, look, they've got sauce. What do we got here?
Gravy.
Is that gravy? Oh, oatmeal? This is oatmeal.
Sorry. I said there was oatmeal and grits.
Oatmeal and grits, okay.
Sorry, it looked like gravy.
And then, let's see, salad, fruits. Looks fresh, looks good. Oh,
We've got a rogue wave
croissants,
coming in.
muffins, charcuterie, biscuits, they got everything. And it looks like it's more the same, but with the carving station.
Want that carb ham.
So carved ham. Oh, that looks so good.
How many slices?
2 would be good, thank you. Thank you so much.
So more of the same over here, sausage, eggs. Oh,
Cheddar biscuits.
cheddar
I'm gonna try
biscuits.
that.
With some sausage gravy.
Just a little one.
Oh, looks like
Bread pudding.
pancakes,
I'm
Mickey
coming back for
waffles.
that.
Oh,
Oh, it's
yeah.
mini waffles.
Are
Look.
they, oh yeah, they're mini waffles. Bread pudding,
Creme anglaise.
cream and glaze, yeah. And then what do we got over here, Amber? Crepes. Oh, there's a crepe station. This is awesome.
Grab.
Heck yeah, and then tater tots, and more pancakes, and more waffles. There you have it. Amber, I'm not gonna lie, I think I was slightly less conservative than you, but you did get an omelet.
I did get an omelet.
What's in that?
So I put mushrooms and cheese in
Mushrooms
that.
and cheese. Then you went with some basics here, right?
Yeah, it's just a protein heavy, right?
I love it. And then a crepe.
A crepe. A crepe.
I also got a crepe, but I just put some whipped cream on there. When we got back to the table, this was here. This looks like some bread pudding and
I mean, it does, doesn't
I don't
it? That
maybe
looks
like
delicious.
whipping cream. I don't know what that is.
That's probably creme anglaise.
Creme anglaise, yeah, okay. I loaded up. I got some tater tots, ham. I got the poached egg with hash. Lots of scrambled eggs. I got a croissant and some bacon and sausage for my first round. Oh, and a biscuit to top it off. So, yeah, this is a diet breakfast for sure. But bon appetit, everybody. The cocktails are on the way. In the meantime, we got some caffeine to help us get going. So I'm excited. Let's dig in.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's awesome. So this is champagne and fog juice, or what do they call it?
It is fog.
They're calling it fog here.
So it's passion fruit, orange, and guava.
Fog.
Fog. How
Makes
is it?
sense.
Do you like it?
It's lovely. It's like an enhanced mimosa.
And I I got the blood orange mimosa, and it's phenomenal.
Yeah. You know, the characters have come by, but we've only done photos. We haven't gotten footage. I guess I'll try and put photos in the. I won't try. I will. I'll put photos in.
You can do that.
But let's do a little mid. We're done with round one. Your standout, you said though, Amber, was this.
I really, really like this bread pudding.
The bread pudding.
It's so
it's
good.
Like, it's like a mix between bread pudding and
Coffee cake. Yeah. It's so good.
With this, the cream on glaze on top is very sweet, very delicious.
Mwah.
And then you loved your omelet.
The omelet was fantastic. The ham was really good.
The ham was good.
Honestly, I've liked everything. It's kind of hard to miss a breakfast.
Yeah, my only, and this is an exceptionally persnickety complaint, is there's no blueberry muffins. But I can live without that because there's a lot of stuff like the poached egg and hash was really good. And the steak and eggs mixture for the tacos.
So I did notice that there are like tortillas up here,
Yeah.
and you could make breakfast tacos out of anything you like.
That's true. You know, it doesn't have to be just
throw
three in it,
some,
yeah.
I think I might throw some eggs and bacon in there.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
Why not?
I might try that.
So, and then I got to go back for a mini waffle. But it comes in waves. It's definitely a packed buffet right now. But then in 5 minutes, it'll be like empty, won't it? She's going in. Look at that. Yeah, get that coffee cake, girl.
It's so good.
So we'll get round two here in a second. We're taking a breather because, well, it's like the queue for Tiana's Bayou up here right now.
Round two.
Yeah, so I got the steak and egg, and I put some scrambled eggs in here too. So it's a steak and egg combo up there with some scrambled eggs and a tortilla, some true actual bread pudding. So that was more of like a crumb cake.
We'll have to ask them again what that was.
Yeah, and this is a true bread pudding with some pudding on it, more sausages, more eggs, and then I think this is gonna do it. And I'm gonna get, I have to get the mini waffle. I think it's obligatory. You have bad luck if you don't eat a mini or Mickey waffle.
I agree.
Or a simple waffle of your Tusker House.
Yeah.
But overall, I would say this is a superior breakfast to Tusker House. I like this more.
I think I do too.
Yeah, I think the ham with the beets better. They are bringing out foods when they don't need to replace the bins. So it's super fresh. Having a good time. By the way, did you notice on these columns behind me, I like the croquet, the theming here on the beach club,
Oh,
and like
yeah, let's see.
the paintings.
Yeah, I see.
The vibe in here is just really on point.
It is.
Yeah, it's a
It
nice
is.
juxtaposition to the Yacht Club.
I love it.
I'm super full, but I said you'd have bad luck if I didn't do this. So here they are. There's the mini waffles with some syrup on. There's no way I'm getting through both of these. Although never say never. Yeah, I'm really full, but we have to. Amber wants more cake though. Whatever it was.
it?
It's a mystery.
Whatever it was so good.
We'll get to the bottom of it.
Because
We'll
we
find
did find the bread pudding up there, and it doesn't look the same.
Yeah.
So it's different.
So round three.
I had one plate.
Yeah.
I think I'm.
It's an all-you-can-eat
out.
buffet, Amber. You gotta get your money's worth.
I just. Here is the actual final. We're gonna say this is the grand finale.
The dessert to
The dessert?
The breakfast?
To the breakfast, yeah.
Breakfast dessert.
Oh my gosh, guys. So it's called salty caramel bread. That's what it is. And let's settle this right now.
Yes.
You said we left the resort. You were like, we're cheating.
We
We are not. Would you like to? It says Yacht and Beach Club on it.
I know.
I think it's all one. We didn't technically leave the resort.
Then is Port Orleans Riverside and French Quarter one or two?
I think they are one and the same. It's one giant one. That's what I think.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to have a little civil war about this.
But man, guys, look, another moment. Look how good it is. Look, Minnie!
Hello.
Well, hello. So, we always walk by Ariel's, and it's always closed off, and you can never come in here. So
So this is behind the scenes look.
we saw it open.
Look, it's for Pravate Eventes. They got a sign over it. I like it. Look at the peeping in here. The
I
Ariel
mean,
wrench out.
yeah, I really love these, like the chandelier.
Yeah, these are dope. Do you think they serve seafood while you're eating in here? I'll have flounder.
Oh no.
Oh, look, is this supposed to be a dance floor down here, do you think?
Maybe.
Yeah, would this be like a wedding reception area?
Maybe.
I think so. That could be a dance floor.
Sure. It's cool.
Cool, yeah. Behind
And
the
what's
scenes look.
this? That's like, is that a bar? Is that a
It's a
restaurant? Like,
bar and a buffet station.
yeah, like yeah, that looks like a buffet station for sure.
Should we really push the boundaries? Where does
No.
this go?
No, sir. It was just open, and we thought we would poke our head in just to
Can't
see what it
find the
looks like.
electrical equipment?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
You
What
ready
we
to
do?
go swimming?
I'm sweating syrup. The mini waffle syrup is coming out of me. I went to get a spot by the pool, which they say you're not supposed to do, but it's Lord of the Flies out there. Tell that to every guest staying here. They're all claimed. And yeah, all the maple syrup is just coming out of my pores. So we're
let's-
gonna go take care of Molly.
Yep. Let's take her potty real quick. Check on her.
Put our
Change.
trunks on and get in the water
Let's go.
and pour a drink.
Let's do it.
Yeah, vacation, y'all.
Did your best friend? I know your Xanax is definitely not working. You look very energetic. You look energetic. Hello? Hello, hello, hello.
All right, we're back in the room. What's up, elegance?
Hello.
My Crocs in the way. Molly was. She seemed. She definitely wasn't sedated anymore, but she bounded over the door to see us. I think she was checking out the balcony, so I think she was over here. She does like the balcony, and we're gonna go sit out there in a second. Amber's making some cocktails. We're gonna hang out. I think we're gonna do a little discussion of our thoughts on the hotel so far. But I wanted to just turn this on right now because if you look out here, one of the pontoon boats has been rented, and they're fishing. It's always good to be kind of near the rocks and near a pier if you fish. By the way, I like to go down YouTube rabbit holes, and I am very fascinated by these people who fish and get yelled at by old people and Karens. If there is one harmless activity in America you can do these days, it's fishing. And why on earth would you yell at anybody doing it? It just blows me away. For all the things the kids could be doing, you know, huffing paint in like a stop-and-go parking lot and robbing stores. But no, they're out fishing like, you know, Huckleberry Finn. Anyways, point is, if kids are fishing in your neighborhood, just look the other way. Let it go. That's my hot take. But yeah, this is clearly a sanctioned activity here at the Yacht and Beach Club. Look at a beautiful day. I think the clouds are holding a hold out. If we're going to get rain, it's probably going to be this evening. Lovely. It's a little bit quiet now because I think most people have already gotten to the parks for the day, or they've decided to stay here. Stormalong Bay was quite crowded at 10 a.m. when they opened. A lot of the prime seating was gone, but there are still seats to be had. Cheers.
Cheers.
We got here. This is a Florida specialty, right?
Sure.
Sprite and cherry limeade.
It's Sprite Zero and Svedka Cherry Limeade.
Vodka cherry limeade.
It's a very pool drink, I would say, right?
Yeah,
like
it's,
it tastes like summer.
Yeah, I mean, when the Lafitte 1985 isn't available, this will do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, we had this wrestler one day at where I work, and he had this thing, and every time like a new conversation would come, he'd be like, "Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it." My friend Robert Schroeder would know who he is. Hi, Robert. By the way, Robert Schroeder, if you are in need of a creative director in the greater Houston area, I don't think you'll find a more talented or more committed professional to his craft. He is open to work. You should grab him. That's my little pitch for Robert today.
I agree.
But we're out here to talk about our impressions of the hotel so far.
Yes,
What do you think?
I love it.
I'm
I love it.
Yeah, I'm here to
wonderful.
say, as much as I love Riverside, and it pains me to say this, there's no contest. I like this.
Way more.
Okay, so I wouldn't say I think this was the point that we were kind of getting to when we were chatting about it yesterday. Every hotel has its own benefits. I mean, that's clear, right? But in terms of theming, in terms of offerings, like, because each one is so unique and different from each other. So I wouldn't say I like it better. It clearly is nicer. It is a deluxe versus is that moderate?
Sure,
or
it is
that
a moderate.
okay?
It's a moderate, yeah.
So of course the amenities are going to be nicer here
and more plentiful.
Yes. But I think what we like to stress is the access to food and bars and pools, especially when it's the end of June.
Yeah, and Stormalong Bay can't be beat.
No, it can't. This is hands down the best pool at any Disney resort, and almost close to any resort we've ever stayed at, and we've stayed at resorts.
I'd say the only one that definitely surpasses it is the Grand Wailea in Maui. But we were saying Stormalong Bay, for what it is, if you slotted it in, the Grand Wailea, if you've ever stayed there, it's kind of in layers. It kind of flows downhill, and there's slides that connect each layer. If you put Stormalong Bay in as a layer, it would fit right in.
I agree with that.
Yeah, so it's not on the scale, but it's for pound, it's on par with.
I agree.
I'll say that. And then, in terms of amenities and whatnot.
I'll tell you what one of the only... I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I remember what one of our only cons has been, and it's at every pool. Every pool. You cannot have a Stanley. You can't have
Inside,
plastic.
in the water.
You can't... So there was a lifeguard yesterday that told me it's got to be 4 feet from the pool.
Okay.
That's the rule. So
yeah.
It's just kind of a bummer because, I mean, I get that it's family friendly and all of those things. To be fair, let's just go back to Grand Wailea. It's not a Disney resort, but that is a very family friendly pool.
The designer of the hotel built it for his paraplegic son.
Yes. So I find it strange that we can do it in places that children are allowed. I mean, we're adults, right? Why can't we have plastic? Or why can't a Stanley is not a bad idea.
Yeah.
They stay insulated and you can close them. But that's so. I would say that's the only bummer, and that is of any Disney resort pool.
Yeah. Unless if you go to a quiet pool.
Yeah, if you go to.
I don't know if you're supposed to, but
so if you go to a quiet pool, it's not.
It's not patrolled.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for the right word. There are not lifeguards on duty.
Rules aren't strictly enforced there. It's sort of Lord of the Flies.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, but at Grand Wailea, you could swim in there's a bar in the pool.
There is footage from our honeymoon of me going down slides with a drink in my hand, and even when I get to the end of the slide, I just hold it up.
And for how much you pay for a drink there, you are it's not getting spilled.
Yep. Nope.
Enough about the Grand Wailea, though.
Yes.
The other thing we said, walking back to the room, I said to Amber, is there's something to be said about having everything under one roof. Your room, the restaurants, access to the pool. And Riverside doesn't lend it to that, or Caribbean Beach doesn't lend it. So I get it. It's just, it's nice to be close to all the amenities.
Yeah.
Here it's just a few minutes. I mean, granted, we said it was a 4-minute walk to our room, to the lobby area. But you didn't have to go outside. You don't have to worry about it raining. Here, if it rains, so what?
It's really not that bad. Yeah.
And take the elevator and you're there. What else do we have to say, day one? Is that it for now?
I think I think that's it for now. I mean, so I want to point out again too, our view just can't be beat. It just can't be beat. When you see some of this footage, it's just amazing to sit on the patio or balcony, and watch the world go by on the boardwalk. We've got all of the coming and goings of the boats. We've got, I mean, it's just so peaceful, and
I think that's the biggest distinction.
It's relaxing and
between not just the view, but the means to enjoy it, which is a balcony.
Yes.
And that's the biggest difference.
And we love a balcony.
We love, looking at here, some people, you'll never see them on their balconies. I can't, why are you paying for a deluxe if you're not going to use your balcony? But that's hands down the biggest distinction between the moderates and the values and the deluxe.
I agree.
And
we love it.
It's huge.
We love it.
We do love it. But we use it too.
We do. Okay. So I think we might take Molly on a
She needs
little
another
walk.
bathroom break.
Yeah, and
There's
we're gonna try to chill her out before we
yeah.
abandoned her for Stormalong Bay for
There's
a couple hours
Hey,
today.
there's a James Bond marathon on TNT that's calling my name. I'm gonna try
Nice.
to miss that.
Yeah, okay. So we'll see you in a bit.
Look, there's beautiful wife out there. Looks like she managed to get herself a tube. We're gonna go do a POV of the pools, I think, starting with the lazy river, which is 8 feet deep at its deepest. And apparently, I read on some bulletin board, it used to be some sort of snorkeling adventure. So we're gonna get clarification on that. But in the meantime, let's go do some POV of the pools and see what beautiful wife wants to do with her raft, which is cracking me up. Yeah, hello. Am I on? Are we on?
We're on.
Camera 1, camera 2.
Hello, sir.
We are in the 6 foot depth section of what I think used to be a snorkeling lazy river. And this is, I think, we haven't seen a POV tour of the pool. I'm sure there must be one on YouTube.
There
Hello.
has to be, but
Extreme close up.
no, it's not that close.
Yeah, let's just, let's get started. Whoa. Hello. Yeah, the clouds are starting to come in.
So to your right, you'll see Hurricane Hannah's. Just right there.
To your right, to your left is the windmill.
Yeah, let's see that. To the left is the windmill.
It's not a traditional lazy river. It's definitely slow.
It's definitely slower
It's
than
capital L on
most.
lazy, right? Still in the 6 feet section.
Have we found any of the AV yet?
No, what's coming up? I think what's nice about the 8 feet is if there's an annoying child or two, you can safely drown them
That's terrible. This is family friendly.
and move away from the evidence. Exactly, it's a family friendly.
Family friendly.
The family that annoys together drowns together. So we're going into the 7 foot range.
Oh yeah.
Why would you wear jilts when there's no decoration? That's a party.
We're coming up on 8 feet.
Easily Mr. McD's favorite part.
Well, what I like about it too is it's
We're at
8 feet
8
deep. Your ears will pop down there, and the other thing I like about it is there's sand at the bottom of this. So
There
when they
is.
say it's sandy bottom, they're not just talking about the kids section.
I think the sand is such a nice touch.
Yeah. Here, I'll prove it.
He's gonna dive, y'all. Ooh, look at the sand.
I hope that's it. Hello. What would you call this pool? This is not the lazy river, obviously. I'd say this is like a combo adult swimming pool / activities pool.
Which is weird because
And slide let off pool.
So
Sorry.
like, so it's very adult on one side, and then it's very child friendly on the other.
So like it kind of. Let's move through the pool together, shall we?
What?
So it's like 5 feet deep here, which I like. It's nice and deep, mostly. And then it dead ends over here.
And I kind of like the waterfalls.
There's a couple of waterfalls. What's weird is that bridge, you'd think there'd be a connector to the pool over there, but it's not.
No.
It's just there's a dead end.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I don't
And
think
then
any of us do.
Behind Amber, do a 360, or a 180 rather. There's this like shallow, it's probably like a foot deep there.
You can walk, but like those stairs, these
Lead up to
stairs
a hot
that you can see, they lead up to a hot tub.
Actually, just go. Let's go.
Ain't nobody need that when it's 90 degrees and
There's like, you know, like a bunch of like children moving to school to me and everything, so we'll show that.
yeah, I'm sure, but see. There might not be anybody in the pool. Oh, there is. There's a few. So let's go back down. I hate to get people that, I mean, we are getting people that don't want us. I don't want to be on camera. They don't want to be on camera, but we're doing it quickly. So, or at least I hope so. We're just trying to give everybody a point of view.
That's right.
Right? And still being as what's the word I'm looking for? We're trying to be thoughtful about this. We don't
Yes.
want to.
This is not.
We truly don't want to
Because there's a lot
capture
of like
people.
creeper videos
Yeah, like
of people like on beaches in Rio
yeah, no, we're not. We're not that.
that linger on certain things that
Things.
are not the beach.
Yes.
This
We're-
is not that video.
No, we're just trying to give you an idea of what it looks like. And
But my feet are in the sandy bottom again.
did you want to show at least the waterfall? Look. So, you know, people are playing ball over there. It's cool.
On the other side. Let's go.
We will. Here, let me just show you the waterfalls over here. There we go. And then, as Mr. McD said, you would think it's a pass-through. It's not. Let me just show you how it's not. Like, underneath this bridge. It's not a pass-through. There's a bunch of rocks. So, let's see. Yep. Do you see it? Bunch of rocks. Closed up. You can't pass. So, let's go. Where to?
Let's go around. We'll show the other side. It kind of does like a W with the stairs to the hot tub in the middle.
Sure.
So let's go around.
I'm gonna follow you.
Okay. The arguments you hear in a pool. Are you listening to
It's
this?
fine. No biggie.
So
Coming.
the
Coming.
drama, I don't think that picked up on the microphone, but what they were arguing was about there is a volleyball net over there for what is plainly pool volleyball. But they're not using a regulation volleyball. They're using a beach ball because that's how you play pool volleyball.
No big deal. Oh, so, Adri, you want to point out that waterfall behind you?
The waterfall.
That's the other one. We said there was one on the other side. There it is. Ooh! This weather's moving in. I can feel it.
Yeah, we don't
Let's
have
show.
much time.
Let's show. Let's show it. Look at that, guys. Those are some rain clouds.
It's a pool in the sky.
It's definitely summer in Florida.
Let's move away. I think
Do you want to?
pool volleyball versus actually volleyball party. Heard our conversation. I was a little bit offended.
Oh, we weren't trying to be rude.
I don't care.
So, I'm sorry.
But don't follow me if you're offended.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
by the way,
we
pool
really
noodles?
were trying to be rude.
You don't need to bring your own. They're here. They're available.
They provide them.
They're floating.
Um,
What's going on over here? It looks like a Las Vegas party pool.
it kind
All
of
of a
does.
sudden.
So let's talk about this. This is the activity side that Adrian had mentioned. He was like,
Yeah.
it's kind of adult, which we've been showing you the whole time. Once you go under this bridge, it's very kid friendly. There is a volleyball net. This is where they typically do like trivia. And then I also think that the slide
Yeah, slide shoots out of here.
shoots out over there. Yeah. Okay. So we're not gonna hit this hard because there's probably a lot of kids over here. Just giving you an idea of what is over this way. It's like I'm fully out of the water. I'm like in 3 feet, maybe 2.5 feet of water. So here we are. Just for context, so you can obviously see that it's not even a volleyball net, but yeah, I thought there was a net yesterday. Maybe there was, maybe there wasn't. Okay, so if you want to just see where the slide comes out, it's over there. So I'm like zooming. Like, right there where this girl is, and I'm trying to put my finger. That's the emptying of the slide. So, and that's where we're parked right now, just for context. If you walk up this and then keep going straight, we're under cover. We think it's about to rain, so.
Wrap it up.
You think you're done?
I think that covers this pool.
You got anything else to say, Mr. McD?
It's very busy over here
It's
for some reason.
super busy, and I feel like we should get out of here.
Yeah, it's. I don't like pools that are this busy, so let's.
Yeah.
Like what? I feel like they're doing Jello shots over here for something.
I mean, I'm in if they're doing Jello shots.
Me too.
Bye.
There's racks in the pool now.
Everybody's leaving. They said get out.
So we're heading out. I think we're gonna be the last ones out. But yeah, empty pool now. And there it is. It's impressive how quickly this area emptied out. I mean, they evacuated pretty quick.
They know what they're doing.
All right, let's go see Molly. Well, the night's coming to an end on night number 2 of our staycation. We were going to go to Alien Compass tonight, but unfortunately, and I blame myself here, Amber is feeling under the weather. I was sick earlier this week. I had to go to the doctor and get some antibiotics, and I think she has come down with the same thing bugging me. She's got a sore throat, and she is passed out. So I went down, had a little hot dog from the marketplace. I'm watching some Avengers Endgame on the TV. But I think we're gonna have a quiet and I'm sorry to report, relatively uneventful tonight. Uneventful night tonight. There's nothing uneventful about this sunset though. God, it's gorgeous out. So I'm just gonna read my book out here for a little bit, shaking on Amber in a little bit, see how she's feeling. And she wants to do a late night swim or go get some late night McDonald's. We're basically gonna defer to her and her health. Molly's happy about it though. She's thrilled to have us in there. Aren't you, Molly? She's happy we're not going anywhere. So yeah, quiet night in. Can't beat this view. There's certainly worse things in the world that could be happening. So we'll give Amber a little bit of time to rest, and we'll check in maybe later on tonight. Otherwise, we'll see you guys in the morning. You'll know before I do. So it's newsworthy of fireworks, everybody. Amber has recovered, and she is on the phone with Flipper's Pizza right now. So we are going to order some Flipper's Pizza and have it delivered to the hotel. A first for us. In the meantime, I wanted to take some footage of what the resort looks like at night. We're looking at the Boardwalk Hotel over there. You can see flying fish right in the middle of the screen. There's a boat. There's the lighthouse. And EPCOT is wrapping up its fireworks show for the night. But it is a lovely evening. The rain, we only had about a half an hour rainstorm today, and then it went away. So, we're gonna order a pizza, we're gonna head down the lobby, and we'll see you there. Molly. Hello. Hello, gorgeous. So, we're down here in the lobby of the Yachtsman. It is, Yacht Club, not the Yachtsman. There is a Yachtsman Steakhouse here. The Yacht Club, obviously. It's 10 o'clock. I'm a little punchy. A little tired. We're waiting for some pizza to show up. They're going to come in that door. That's the door to the parking lot. Over there is the door to the boardwalk and theme parks. It's a little busy in here because the theme parks are now closed and people are coming back for the night. Also, there's a lounge behind me, and I think some people have been having some good time. I saw a guy in Crocs with a glass of red wine. You'll love to see it. But yeah, it's a great place to wait. I love the mood this lobby takes on at night. But yeah, Amber, she rallied a little bit. We ordered some pizza. She wants that. I think we're going to go back into the room. We're going to watch some Finding Dory because the captain, he usually works right there. We asked him earlier today what Disney movie he thought was closest in theme to the hotel. And there's no perfect match, but he said Nemo and Finding Dory would probably be the closest because Pirates is for Caribbean Beach and Moana's for the Polynesian, yada yada. So those two movies, I think they're the closest. So we're going to watch Finding Dory, which is on Freeform. So stay tuned for that. Look at these lovely flowers here. Yeah, I do. There's something about a hotel lobby at night. It's like one of the most, you just feel safe and cozy in here. I love it. Oh no, there's chocolate on the bed. What you got there, Amber? By the way, I have one too.
I got a Mickey premium bar.
Oh yeah, you did.
Our pizza took like 35-ish minutes more than it should have. So it was a bummer. We went ahead and ordered some things from Quick Serve because it was going to close in like 10 minutes.
We were running a cost-benefit analysis. The pizza didn't make it at all.
Yeah.
So we have a backup because the store was going to close.
Uh-oh.
So this was our backup. And I don't regret it for a second, but it does mean the pizza is probably not that hot to begin with. And we do like flippers. It took an hour to get here, was the original estimate. Yeah, it took closer to an hour and 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Bummer.
But these Mickey bars are good.
They are.
No more chocolate on the bed.
Uh-oh.
Good morning. Well, best laid plans kind of blew up last night. Amber was under the weather, so we ended up ordering a pizza, which didn't come till like, I don't know, 10:45, 11 o'clock. We did get to see the fireworks, so that was good, and admire the night view from our balcony. But other than that, that's obviously not what we intended to do. We really wanted to show you guys the Alien Compass for dinner. We'll come back. We'll do it on another trip. No big deal. You got to roll with these punches. So this morning, we're going to go take a hotel tour. That's kind of how these videos have been going. We do the room tour at the beginning and then a hotel tour at the end. So we're going to take Molly to do her business, and then she's going to join us. I think we're only going to do the Yacht Club side of things, and we tried to keep this under a Yacht Club microscope and not include Beach Club. So it's a fairly compact hotel. Let's just get to the tour. I don't think it'll take as long as Riverside did.
Okay, here we are out in front of the Yacht Club Resort. What's really convenient about it, well, there's lots that's convenient about it, but one of the more important things is this bus stop, which is right out in front of the lobby, and there's only one bus stop
for this resort. There is technically one for the beach club too, but if you view them as 2 resorts, each one only has 1. This is where you come, you drop off your luggage, Bell Services can take it for you, and they do offer valet parking, which is right over there. Super convenient. They'll have your car to you in a jiff. We did general parking right out there in the middle of the screen because it's free. So let's head on into the lobby, which is, well, quite a contrast to the beach club. We'll show that when we finally stay there.
All right, so here we are. As you walk into the main entrance of the Yacht Club, I love these floor mats they have. Between you and me, I desperately want to steal one. I think that would be a great thing to have, kind of on a back patio. But that's neither here nor there. I love the ante lobby they have before you go into the main room with these
like
couches here. Just waiting for an Uber, maybe your ride to pull up. You can kind of chill out, and then you come through the main doors here. You can see the guy dressed up like a sailor there. He is the captain. He welcomes you aboard. He'll answer any questions you have. And yeah, I love this lobby. I prefer it to the beach club side. It's obviously got the very deep blues. By the way, here's Bell Services off to the left there. They'll help you with their luggage. But yeah, the lobby has got lots of deep blues, the white carved wood, the globe, the nautical globe. You'll see a model of a ship coming up. A lot of the sofas are a deep navy blue color. Here's reception and check-in over there. Never had to wait, by the way. Easy check-in, easy check-out. These stairs go up to a little platform level, and a mezzanine will get up there in a second. But just want to give you more of a vibe. Those doors go out to the main boardwalk. There's the ship model I was talking about. And as you can see, everything looks like it's kind of plucked from a New England antique shop. I love it. The furniture is super comfortable. It's incredibly cozy. You can get a drink from the Ale & Compass Lounge, which we'll take a closer look at in a second, and enjoy it. So here I am kind of up on the platform of the staircase overlooking the lobby. Again, it's just really, really beautiful. And here we are on the actual mezzanine level. So this overlooks the main lobby. I'm kind of, to the right would be the main doors, to the left would be the doors out to the boardwalk. And it's just a really pretty space. A great place to spend some time. I didn't get a chance to go down there and read my book, but I would recommend it. So here we go. This is the Ale & Compass. This is attached to the lobby. This is one of my favorite bars, not only in the resort, but on property. I love I just keep saying deep blues, deep blues, deep blues. But I love the deep blues. There's a really cool tin ceiling. I'm a huge sucker for a fireplace. And there's a fireplace that's on both sides of this bar. So it comes out here on the lounge area, and then on the other side, which is more of like the actual bar itself. You'll see here, right here. It was closed at this time. It does open up at noon, which is a nice perk. A lot of Disney lobby bars don't open until 4 o'clock. This one's at noon, which I loved. Again, there's the other side of the fireplace. Again, the theming here is on fleek. It's a wonderful place to have a drink on a stormy day, which you do get a lot of in the Orlando afternoons. And then we're exiting kind of back out here into the lounge area of the Ale & Compass Lounge. Can't say enough about this place. It was one of our first stops, as you probably saw in the beginning of the video. We loved it. So this doorway, actually, if you're coming to the convention center, this is a side hallway. So what you're looking at straight ahead here, that door goes back into the Ale & Compass. You can actually only exit through that door. It doesn't, you can't go into it. But I wanted to point this out. There is a Chase ATM on the side hallway. What I really liked about it, though, was this side hallway is just kind of random. Not a lot of people come back here or even know about it or certainly use it. There was this one guy, I think me and him were the only 2 people in the few days I was there that used this hallway. And I just liked it. There's all these like quiet little nooks and crannies to this hotel where you can just luxury in the beauty that is this resort. God knows you're paying for it, so you may as well enjoy it. It's an infinitely explorable hotel. And as a kid, I used to love to do that. So there's the Ale & Compass back on the left. And again, back on the right, the main lobby, just so you can kind of get some wayfinding. So here we're looking at the Ale & Compass restaurant, not to be confused with the Ale & Compass Lounge. We did not eat there on this trip. Amber got a little sick, a little under the weather, so we'll go back there on another trip. But this hallway, you'd come down from the lobby, and this is going to lead you to the rest of kind of the food establishments. You'll walk past the rest of Ale & Compass Restaurant, which is here. Off to the right is all walkway seating that kind of overlooks Stormalong Bay. There's lots of rocking chairs out there. And again, just looking at these hallways, they didn't skip. They're beautiful, beautiful potted plants, beautiful chandeliers, just nice furniture, the parquet floors. It's really nice. It's just a joy to walk and stroll through this resort every second. Lots of doorways out to the outside, plenty of places to lounge out there. And as we kind of round the corner here, we'll come up on what is, on the interior portion, what is the Cruise Cup Lounge. our cruise cup bar rather, so you can see some of the outdoor seating there. And it's a part of Stormalong Bay. More outdoor seating here. And then there's another entrance here on the back side. So this is the Ale & Compass restaurant. So as we come up here and make a right, it'll kind of go down, and this will almost be the end of the Yacht Club side. On the left up here, first there's some bathrooms, if you need to know where those are. Then just past that is a Cruise Cup Lounge. We were there earlier in the video with Molly. It is my favorite bar on property. I love it. I love the vibe in there. It's got a rowing club feel, obviously, for the Cruise Cup. And then just past that is the Yachtsman Steakhouse, which we have eaten at before. I think it's a great steak. Honestly, I do think you get a better steak at Shula Steakhouse, and also about a 10-minute walk, maybe, into EPCOT Center is at the Canadian Pavilion, which is not very far in from the entrance at EPCOT here, would be Le Cellier. I think they're both better steaks. That said, I do like the theming and the Yachtsman Steakhouse. You're not going to go wrong. It is going to be a good steak. I love the vibe in there. If you're sticking to your kind of resort-only stay, you'd probably want to just chill there. Yeah, great restaurant. Well, we'll probably get back there at some point. And then this would be the door out to Stormalong Bay. And then here we are back at the Yachtsman. I just wanted to, because I'd skipped by the menu, just to give you a look at the menu. No surprises here. Lots of wonderful steak items. Caesar salad. It is on the pricier side, but it's Disney. What are you going to do? So go ahead and pause at will here if you want to know what you're going to be getting at this lovely restaurant. Actually, looking at this now, it's making me pretty hungry. I'm not going to lie. This is times like this when I get out the reservation app on the phone and see what's available. But I'm not going to be tempted at that. Okay, so here we are. Didn't go into I exited those doors, by the way. So now we're outside the fitness center, which both resorts share, the Yacht and the Beach Club. Kind of give you a sneak peek in here. There were people using it. I didn't want to intrude on their privacy, so just kind of walked by. But this is the walkway. Now we're kind of in the shared space. This is definitely between the Yacht and the Beach Club. To the right is Stormalong Bay. In fact, there's one of the main entrances. You would go there. They would look up, make sure you have a reservation to the pool, and then they would give you the color-coded armband, which, by the way, they do change those. And then here's just a look through. The pool wasn't open yet, but I was able to just kind of lean across the railing so you can get a nice look at some of Stormalong Bay when there's nobody in it, because often there's a ton of people in it. That's why people go to this resort. Certainly why we stayed there. And here we are, going into the arcade. Again, this is a shared amenity, shares it with the Beach Club. It's a great arcade. It's not as big as the one at Riverside, but it doesn't need to be. There was nobody in there. Look at those. I love that they put massage chairs in the arcade. A super comfortable thing to do in the most loud and in-your-face location in the resort. It doesn't make any sense. They should put those lounge chairs in the quiet hallway that I showed you in the lobby. That'd be a much better place for those. That said, very well-equipped arcade. Skee ball, air hockey, a lot of modern arcade games. And these aren't Pac-Man. These are like state-of-the-art modern things. They've got Dance Dance Revolution, lots of racing games. I love it. I used to love arcades as a kid. My parents would give me $5 or $10, and I would disappear and burn money in the arcade and then watch other people play games. Favorite pastime there. There's the DDR, Dance Dance Revolution. Exiting that, to the left is going to be kind of the last stop in the shared space. This is Beaches and Cream. We didn't go in. It wasn't open yet, and we didn't eat there on this trip. We didn't have reservations. This is the menu that you would get if you eat inside Beaches and Cream. Reservations are almost required. Very hard to get a walk up here. They're known for their kitchen sink sundae. It's delicious. But they do have this to-go window. Obviously, you're looking right at it. They do have, you can get, milkshakes, ice cream cones. More on the ice cream side of things. You can get it here to go. Take it out, sit by the pool, maybe take a walk along the boardwalk, eat it. It's a great thing to do. Okay, we're back in the main lobby here. That is the front desk. And if you kind of look over this way, there's Beautiful Wife with Molly and her Molly stroller. Just wanted to point out there is a nice little kids waiting area where they're showing Disney cartoons. They can sit on their little kid-side couches and watch TV. But this is the other side of the hotel away from the restaurants. That'll walk you down to the main elevators to where all the rooms are, and also the quiet pool, which is at the very far end of this hotel. It also leads you to the gift shop, which we'll get to in a second. Off to the left here, that's one hallway to some of the rooms. Also there you can just see that's kind of the main elevator bank. I'd say the majority of rooms are kind of up there. There's 4 elevators that just looks out into a courtyard. But I love these hallways. Again, it's just this very regal, wide, luxurious feel you get walking through this entire hotel. So down here on the left is the gift shop and quick service food location. Here we go. We'll get the name of it because I've already forgotten. It's the Market. We had never been in here. I never knew it existed. We'd never had reason to go down this hallway. So this place, there you go. There's the hours. Open nice, relatively late, 11 o'clock. It is 1/2 Yacht Club gift shop off here and here to the right. You can get all your, hotel resort merch, some Disney merch, Mickey t-shirts, what have you. Maybe some mouse ears. You can buy alcohol in there if you want. They have a limited selection of alcohol. Limited, like packaged food selection. Sunscreen, things like that, jewelry, some toys, standard fare, anything you get in a gift shop. They had some great kitchenware, actually. We should have bought a shot glass or two. So very festive, very good gift shop. There's the alcohol selection. Amber and I actually did buy a bottle of vodka because we ran out at one point, and it is cheaper to buy a bottle of vodka in the overpriced liquor section in the gift shop than to just go and buy drinks. Just keep that in mind, folks. Here we are going into the quick service side. You can order food at the counter that was on the left back there, but here's just, you can see you can grab pastries, you can grab muffins, croissants, they had salads, they had obviously a nice number of cold drinks, orange juice, here's a nice wine selection if you're so inclined. Anything you would need there, kind of like a mini 7-Eleven almost, donuts, what have you. There's a nice, they can grab some ice cream. We actually hit the Mickey ice cream bars earlier in the video. There's if you have the refillable drinks or you just want to buy a fountain drink, there's your drink machines. And then there's a little eating area where if you just want to sit in there and enjoy the food you've ordered here at this counter, you can certainly do that.
So this is one of the only resorts that has a tennis court that I'm aware of. I think Animal Kingdom Lodge has one. Key West Resort has one. First time I've seen one in use, though, I'll tell you that. Others may have them too, but those are the ones I'm aware of. There's beautiful wife and Molly. Hey girls. Hi. How we doing?
Good.
So these are technically water view rooms too, because this is the location of the, if you don't include the beach club, this is the location of the only quiet pool strictly designated as a yachtsman or yacht club resort pool. There are 2 quiet pools over at the beach club that you can use. One's in the front of the resort overlooking the lake, the boardwalk shares. The other one is kind of in the back by the DVC villas. But yeah, it is much smaller. It's not Stormalong Bay, but it'll be much quieter. And it's very easy to get a spot here. Hours are a little bit longer. You can come here at 7 a.m. and swim till 11. There's bathrooms here. I believe there's laundry facilities as well. And there is a hot tub right back there. So, and again, if you have these rooms, these would technically be water rooms. So if you want to view the lake, request a lake view, not just a water view. The more you know. So Amber and I decided to come film the entire outside of the resort that faces the boardwalk, because that's the money set. But I love how there's this boardwalk sign here. Is that like you're starting the boardwalk or you're leaving the boardwalk? Or it's reminding you you're on the boardwalk? Amber? What do you think?
I think that's on the way out.
So you think like you're leaving the boardwalk is what it's trying to say?
What does it say at the bottom?
This is come
To
the showcase of the show, the show place of the show. I'm not sure this conversation matters. But I had another question though. There's a pond over there. Do you see it? Amber, do you see it? There's a pond over there. So my question is, because technically a water view is anything that looks at water. So if you have one of these rooms, is that a water view or garden view? My suggestion, if you want a true water view, ask where the lake view. Anyways,
yeah, ask for the Crescent Lake view.
Crescent Lake view, yeah.
Yeah. Because that's this, and it's just
yeah,
gorgeous.
not Boggy Creek Pond over here. So we're at one end of the resort. EPCOT's off in the distance over there, but that building out there, let me zoom in, right there, that would be the other end of the resort. Now that would be Beach Club, but they are connected at the hip. These buildings are all connected. So let's just take a stroll. I'll turn the camera on and off at certain points as we hit landmarks. Okay, here we are. We are looking at the marina. You can come rent these for fishing. There's the lighthouse and the friendship boats pick up, but our room was right in that building, straight ahead, and we were the floor, the little porthole looking balcony on the right there. That was our room. So yeah, beautiful room, 4065. It was recommended to us, and we recommend it to all of you. I think really can't get a better location than that.
This is the speaker?
Amber's saying she loves the Yacht Club soundtrack, which would be like Kenny G Light, I think. By the way, I've said it in other videos. One day I want to stay in one of these rooms.
In like the turret?
In the turret, yeah. Anyways, there's the lobby, and I love this. When you come out the lobby and you, boom, there's a lighthouse straight ahead. That's where you get the friendship boats. So let's go check out, I think, Hurricane Hannah's and the backside of the pool. Amber had a nice catch with the beach here. That's a hidden Mickey. Well, I think that's his nose. The man's meant to be his nose. That's our guess. Nice job, Disney. So we're at the back of Stormalong Bay now. And the idea is I think that the water flows from there. There's Magnificent Way. To over here on the other side of the bridge. And then out to the lake, which you definitely cannot swim in. There is a no swimming sign. Affirmatively, they're answering that question. Gotta love Disney delivery trucks. You would not want to go swimming in that water either. There's definitely heaters out there, but it sure does look pretty. Looks like we got a Disney squirrel. I hope he doesn't jump. He's on the column right there. Anyways, this is again the backside of Stormalong Bay. This would be the kind of final edge of the Yacht Club rooms, and then you would transition. Beaches and Cream is going to be behind here, and you transition to the Beach Club. But this is Hurricane Hannah's Bar Grill. This is some good seating right here, some tabletops. The shutters are down. It doesn't open until 11 o'clock. Oh, he is not scared at all. There's a squirrel there. Great place to get some drinks. I had a cat up where you get 5 nice tropical drinks. There is bar seating up there. And then there's also a quick serve like food place attached to Hurricane Hannah's. They do like, you know, hot dogs, salads, basic pool food. We did see one server at one point take drinks into the pool area. So I think that's a thing that can happen, although it could have been just for the cabanas, because I only saw it happen one time in one person, so it can't be a widespread service. Okay, so how awesome is this pirate ship? It's Stormalong Bay here. There's the tube slide, carries you down, and then it spins through this rock formation and spits you out in the pool right over there. Well, apparently it's the longest pool or slide on Disney property. Again, one complaint, I think I mentioned it elsewhere, is in order to go on it, you have to kind of leave the official pool grounds, cross this very public sidewalk, go down that path, and then climb the stairs. So I feel like you lose a little bit of exclusivity when you're on it, but it is pretty damn cool looking. So we're back towards where you'd come to get on the shipwreck water slide, but also wanted to point out this is where you would come do the campsite s'mores every night. We did not do this activity. We've never done this activity. I mean, when it's 90 degrees outside, I don't want to sit next to a fire, but if I was here in March, I definitely would. And then they have this nice beach out here. Again, you're not going swimming, but there's plenty of beautiful seating. There's some swings over there, and then they've got these Adirondack chairs. We've actually seen weddings happen right in this spot. I think those chairs are often for wedding guests. Oh, and there you can kind of see the pool. There's a pool also at the back of the pirate ship that you can go in. But yeah, pretty darn cool. So here's an overview of some of the activities you can do. They do the movies under the stars, and they do them, I believe, right here on this beach. That's also what that seating is for, I think. What were they showing? Did we miss anything good, Amber?
Ooh, Oliver and Company.
And Wish?
Oliver and Company has one of the best soundtracks. Me and my sister loved Oliver.
They're showing Goofy movie tonight. Anyways, activities around the pool. There's an arcade. We'll get footage of that shortly. It's Amber's favorite. Poolside activities. You can make tie-dye shirts, nautical necklaces, painting the vineyard. Of course, there's a gym, and then the campfire, which we just shot. So, never a dull moment.
Okay, so here is a nice overview tour of Stormalong Bay. Starting at one end, this is the pool where obviously the water slide drops off. It's the longest water slide on property. It's half tube, half open air, and it drops off this little area, which then connects, I'd say, to the activity portion of the pool, which we're looking at now. A lot of people are playing volleyball over this kind of foam barrier they have. You can see them playing right there. This is kind of the activity section of the what I would call the main pool. It's the on one of the edges there. You go under this bridge, you're still kind of connected to it. This is separate from the lazy river pool. By the way, that second level up there was a great place to claim a table, FYI. So then this section you're seeing right up here straight ahead, this is still connected to that activity pool, but this is more of the quiet section. It kind of formed a W around that rock formation, these waterfalls. It wrapped around the other side and went up either. It was really quiet. It was really easy to go find a nice spot against the edge. This I want to point out, this was the adult only hot tub. Loved it. You had to be 18 and up to go in this hot tub. They did have one for younger kids. I'm sorry, it's actually over the edge there. Right over there, over this edge, that's the 18 and up hot tub. And it's just steps away from a hot tub that's for everybody else. They did have a third one that's kind of between the lazy river and the sand bottom kiddie pool. And that's a misnomer. The whole thing is sandy bottom. All these pools are sandy bottom. But a lot of this look is just at the main pool that, again, it kind of connects to the activity area and the end of the water slide. I just love the waterfalls. I love the rock theming. I love the bridges going over it, the windmill. It was so beautiful. And you can see lots of seating, lots of entrances around. So this entrance now, this is, believe it or not, a separate pool. This is kind of a little ante area. And you'll see a rope there on the right. When you go under that rope, you're technically in the lazy river. This was not built as a lazy river pool. This originally, and I've said this elsewhere in the video, was built as a kind of a snorkeling area. They had tropical fish in here back in the beginning, kind of like they did at Typhoon Lagoon. So it's a very short lazy river because, again, it just wasn't built as that. What I love about it is, in a lot of sections of it, it's about 8 feet deep, 6 feet deep, 7 feet deep. It kind of staggers in. And I just love that. It really helped keep the crowds up. And then this is the third area of the pool. This is a very shallow entry. They quote the quote sandy bottom again. They're all sandy bottom pools. And then we're looking back over here again at the lazy river. That's the third hot tub I mentioned earlier. And those are the cabanas. Very expensive, but I think you get your money's worth out of it. Well, I talked about that in the introduction. So again, if you have small children, this would be the pool for you. This third pool on the other edge of Stormalong Bay. Just very peaceful. Now we're looking at the lazy river again. Very few floats. They can't put more in because it would just crowd it. It's not big enough to handle them. And then here we are back again at the kiddie pool. This was actually shot when there were very few people.
Welcome home to the Yacht Club Convention Center. This is like almost bonus footage because we weren't even going to come here and do this, but we came back for a night swim and we had to park right in front of the convention center. So we said, let's see if the doors are open. Lo and behold, they are. And yeah, it's really nice to be back here at the Club Versailles. I mean, this place is kind of over the top, don't you think?
It is.
So let's go explore. Oh, by the way, I think that's why the hotel is lacking a little bit in sort of like the Disney theming, because this is technically a convention hotel, and that would, I think, explain why there's more amenities. Like there's, a nicer sit-down restaurant than there is at the Beach Club.
Yeah.
And the theme is just more elegant, I think, on the Yacht Club side.
I think so too.
But you're not going to get like, a goofy pastel in your bathroom, which I was fine with.
Which we love a goofy.
Yeah. But so far this is lovely. Let's go check it. No, you know what it feels like? It feels like the visitor center at the White House or something. It's got this like regal northeastern feel, which makes sense because that's exactly on point. So. Yeah, I mean, look at this place. And we've got it to ourselves. We're the only ones in here. There's Elegance. Hello. What's up, beautiful? What are your impressions of the Yacht Club Convention Center so far?
It looks like a convention center.
Yeah. Do you think they vacuum this manually, or do you think they got a fleet of Roombas? This is lovely, though. You know what? Pro tip: convention center bathrooms when there's nobody around. Some of the cleanest bathrooms you could possibly use. I speak from experience. Hello, are you here for the Kaiser Permanente conference? We had a great Q2. We're looking to bring that energy into Q3. Let's circle back when I get back to work.
I can't. Yeah, this is like a nice, registration table, check-in. We've all done this, right?
What's going on in here? Is this the triangle room?
It is weird.
This is the weirdest room I've ever been in.
It is strange, isn't it?
This color, they definitely have to custom order this carpet too.
But the theming is still very yacht. Everywhere we look, there's ships.
Lighthouse.
A lighthouse, yeah. How about that one? It kind of does.
Yeah.
And it echoes. And I guess we didn't show you what the other side of that room looked like, but nice little place to meet before the meeting. Yeah.
Are we gonna try and go out that way, or should we know we can get that way?
I bet you we can get out that way.
Let's find out.
It says exit.
Hey, Ember. We decided to come down to Stormalong Bay because we missed our chance night number 1. We were hanging out with Molly. Night number 2, Ember was under the weather. But night number 3, checkout day. You can use the facilities all day. And sure enough, you can, because the fireworks are going to be happening tonight. We came here for a night swim. And we're going to show some footage, get some POVs of the lazy river, and I think of the main pool. But look how beautiful this is. Life is good.
Oh my god, the
Wow, wow, wee, wow.
wow, wow, wee, wow. I have a chair.
Yes, you do. You got a pool float. But even at nighttime are hard to come by. How we doing, Amber?
Better because I'm in a floaty.
How you feeling?
Not great, but
Yeah?
I'm in a pool, so.
Yeah, we are. Nice look at the Yacht Beach Club. The sun is basically set. It's like 9 o'clock, right?
Yeah. I think the EPCOT fireworks are about to start.
Oh, good. So let's get some more POV footage of this bad boy at night. What do you say?
Let's do it.
How we doing, Amber?
I'm alright, how are you?
Yeah, pretty good. It was mostly empty,
Pretty chill.
right? The hot tub looks crowded.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I think the men's lacrosse team just went up there.
Oh.
If you know, you know. I think my favorite part of this pool is not the waterfalls, it's this bush on this rock right here. This is the way to swim, y'all. I think this is my favorite part. It's just so cool, like the way you get out and you walk up these stairs to the hot tubs.
I agree.
I love it.
Yeah.
There should almost be a waterfall coming down the stairs though.
Oh, that'd be really cool, wouldn't it?
Way to drop the ball on this pool, Disney.
I really like the windmill.
Yeah.
Yeah. They put lights on it.
They put lights on it. They put a bird on it. Okay, so how much more summer can you get? First of all, I'm submerged in like one of the prettiest pools in Central Florida, if not the state, if not the country. And then
You've got the beaches and cream, right? The whole beach vibe. Sundays going on. Grilled cheese sandwiches right next to that. The arcade's all lit up. Kids are there playing Dance Dance Revolution and air hockey. I love it. I feel like it's like 1985 again, you know? Let's go see Gremlins at the Cineplex.
I'm more of an ET girl.
Yeah, oh, I'd go see E.T. Double feature time. Well, we're leaving from our night swim. And by the way, I just want to get one of these turret rooms one time so I can like read a Tom Clancy movie in here. Not a movie, a book. A little bummed out though because there's our room. The lights appear to be off, which means we could have just stayed. Oh well. Time to go back in the lobby, go back to our car and go home to Molly. It's been a great stay. All right, well, if you're watching this, it's because we did a Good, Bad, and the Good, the Bad, the Ugly review, and it was just too long to include. So this is basically our outro.
Yeah.
For what may be a shorter video.
It might be.
In which case, it's we're checking out. We've got everything's loaded up. Molly's ready to go. This is a hard one to say goodbye for.
It is.
I think recency bias is a thing, but this is my favorite hotel right now.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Yeah.
This was a great stay, save for the fact I'm not feeling great still. So
Right.
I don't know. I just think it's summer cold. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe some allergies.
Speaking
I
of
don't
summer,
know.
this is the best summer resort.
Truly best
Yeah.
summer resort, I think.
So we had a great.
That pool is just
Oh.
can't be beaten.
Yeah, and we're coming back tonight to do a night swim, so you probably would have already seen that footage at some point in this video.
Yeah.
But yeah, look for the extended review. Otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in. Like, share, comment. Have you stayed here before? What room did you stay in?
Subscribe.
Subscribe. And that's about all I have to say. As always, have fun storming the castle.
And stay magical.
Love, dear Jacob, Papa.